Hey guys, it's Al with techmadeezy, and this is my 1-year review on the Under Armour UnCrushable hat. And I'll tell you now, this is not a trophy hat. I wore this a lot. I wore this weekly and sometimes all week long. So I want to share my thoughts, number one, on is it worth $45, right? Can you wear this every day and not worry that it'll fall apart? Can you throw this in the wash? I'm actually going to throw this in the wash. I'm going to show you step by step. Did it survive? Did it ruin it? Did it mess it up in any way? And as a bonus, I have a new color I'm going to be unboxing today. So why don't we go ahead and check this out? Let's get this party started. All right, guys, so like I said, this is going to be short and sweet because at the end of the day, other than showing you what happens when I wash this, but I have used this for almost a year. I think it's about 11 months. And I want you to see that it does have kind of some whiteness showing up, and that's probably dirt. I'm hoping it's dirt because otherwise, this hat has held up, hasn't given me any issues. I really, really like this hat. I'm just going to tell you straight up. I bought another one in black, and I might pick up the beige. I'm hoping they go on sale. They seem to never go on sale. You can actually pick these up now at Dick's Sporting Goods and some other places, but this is really it. You know, when you look at the front of the hat, this is all, you know, obviously you're always putting your hands on the hat, putting, you know, your hat on. So I will tell you now, I really, really love the hat. I love that it doesn't really matter, you know, it just pops back into place. And you know, holds the shape. You know, when you think about it, it holds the shape. It hasn't lost shape at all. I've got one piece of thread coming out. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there it goes. You see that? I've got one piece of thread coming out over there. I'm just going to probably cut that off with a razor. Otherwise, seriously, this thing, I love them. They're great. You know, I'm a hat guy, but you know, this is breathable, which is nice. So I like that it's breathable. So guys, I highly recommend it if that's all you want, but I'm going to go ahead now and throw this in the washing machine and really see what happens when it comes out, and also what does it look like when it's dried. So I'm going to be throwing it in a, you know, load of wash, a small load of wash. So I'm doing a quick wash, and I won't do an extra rinse, but I'm going to do it under normal. I'm not going to do it under delicate or anything like that. So let's throw this in. So I use this all free and clear, first of all. I really put a drop in there, you know, because it's a small wash, and you don't need a lot of this stuff, by the way. So I'm going to take this now, because I got clothes in there. So I'm just going to throw this in. Close the door. I got it on a short wash. It's going to high spin, cold water. I guess we'll see what happens. So our quick wash is done. Let's take a look at this if I can find it in here. Let's see where it's at. Okay, here it goes. So I got light that I'm going to share with you in a minute. I really have to share this light with you. I really like it. So obviously I've got some of Sunshine's dog hairs. It is wet, so I'm not going to assume that it's clean. So I'll have to let it dry. But again, this thing just holds its shape. There's no damage. It was under high spin. So let's let it dry. We'll take a close look. That is the light I used to put light here to show you the hat. This is a Bouger light. They call it a camping light, but really you can use this for so many different things. We just did a detailed video on this. You know, what's nice is you can have the lights down, you can have them up, you know, you can turn them in all different ways. So, you know, this gets taller, by the way. It even gets smaller. So, for instance, I could bring it all the way down, you know. So, battery operated, to me, one of the best that I've ever done. That's the image to the video. And by the way, if you want to check this video out, I'll put a link in the video description. I'll also put an image. I'll put a link right there, right now, with the word light. Just click on that if you want to jump in and check out the video. It's really worth it. I highly recommend it. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and just air dry this. I'm not going to throw it in a dryer. I probably could, but I'm going to air dry this. And we'll come back and we'll take a look and see if it got rid of at least kind of the hand stains from here. I think the back was pretty decent, but you know, we'll come and take a look. I'll air dry that. It's about that time. Let's check out the new color. There you go. And they box this so it doesn't get crushed, but it can get crushed. So let's crack this open now. I am excited. This is another color that is just so nice and so different. I'm so glad I'm able to do it. So let's throw that out. Here's your cardboard. Let's throw that out. You don't need it. You really don't need it. Now I cut this off just so you'll know. I look at the directions for washing, but I cut this off. But look at this. Is this nice? I mean, man, I love the black, but this is going to be so cool to be wearing every so often. Breathable. This one's not even messed up at all. It doesn't have any wrinkles or anything like that. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful color, guys. So again, you can get these at Dick's Sporting Goods. You can get them basically from Under Armour. They have not gotten on sale, you know, and every so often I see a discount offered, but it doesn't seem to apply. But this is nice. They come in multiple sizes, so just be aware. You know, this is so nice. Look at how the top is. It's breathable. I love the way, you know, they designed it. So again, I don't think Dick's Sporting Goods has this color. So you'll have to get it directly from Under Armour. But gotta admit, that's a nice one. So the hat survived the wash. It's cleaner, which is nice. I put it on a high spin. Let me stop for a minute and say, guys, this is not a sponsored video. Take a moment and give us a thumbs up. That would be great. But let's take a look at the hat, and you can see here, this thing is super clean. There is no issue. The light is kind of weird in here, but don't worry about this. Again, that's just like a reflection. This is so much cleaner. There's no issues whatsoever. Again, I had it on a high spin. Go back and check out the wash, but I love this hat. I love the breathability. Really, really nice. Now the new color, you know what? You can only get it on the Under Armour website, but really, really nice. It's worth the $45 a year. And I use this every week, sometimes like many days during the week. So I'm a big fan. I really, really like it. Thumbs up from me for sure. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching our video. I sure hope you found it helpful. And if you did, give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and put our social media up on top if you want to follow us. And you'll be able to subscribe to our channel by clicking this round Tech Made Easy logo. Guys, thank you so much and have a wonderful day.